The Outlook Curio and the 77 Zips support the Wolves. You can find special gifts in the Curio shop, or ride the zip line 717 feet up and 727 feet back down, above the 77-foot Turner Falls. And it's just off Highway 77 in about 77 seconds. Joyce and Brother Gary back the pack.
Robert York with York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. We're a veteran-owned and community-driven facility supplies company with a full line of towel, tissue, cleaning chemicals, safety, nitriles, to name a few. And last but not least, we've got a full line of equipment from scrubbers, ride-ons, chariots, sweepers, to name a few. And if budget is an issue, we've got financing options as well. You know what's sexy about toilet paper? Nothing until you're out. When you're out, give us a shout. York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment, 405-331-0916, and ask for Robert.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Wild Medical Center. We're here to take care of you.
The Outlook Curio and the 77 Zips support the Wolves. You can find special gifts in the Curio Shop, or ride the zip line 717 feet up and 727 feet back down, above the 77-foot Turner Falls. And it's just off Highway 77 in about 77 seconds. Joyce and Brother Gary back the pack.
Robert York with York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. We're a veteran-owned and community-driven facility supplies company with a full line of towel, tissue, cleaning chemicals, safety, nitriles, to name a few. And last but not least, we've got a full line of equipment from scrubbers, ride-ons, chariots, sweepers, to name a few. And if budget is an issue, we've got financing options as well. You know what's sexy about toilet paper? Nothing until you're out. When you're out, give us a shout. York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment, 405-331-0916, and ask for Robert.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Washtenaw Medical Center. We're here to take care of you
The Outlook Curio and the 77 Zips support the Wolves. You can find special gifts in the Curio Shop, or ride the zip line 717 feet up and 727 feet back down, above the 77-foot Turner Falls. And it's just off Highway 77 in about 77 seconds. Joyce and Brother Gary back the pack.
Robert York with York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. We're a veteran-owned and community-driven facility supplies company with a full line of towel, tissue, cleaning chemicals, safety, nitriles, to name a few. And last but not least, we've got a full line of equipment from scrubbers, ride-ons, chariots, sweepers, to name a few. And if budget is an issue, we've got financing options as well. You know what's sexy about toilet paper? Nothing until you're out. When you're out, give us a shout. York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment, 405-331-0916, and ask for Robert.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Washtenaw Medical Center. We're here to take care of you
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a district basketball playoff game. I don't know the last time that they have ever hosted here at the Pete Birder Sports Center. I think that's what Mr. Mapes calls it.
Okay.
But I don't know the last time they did that. It's been a while for sure.
I'm excited, Bobby.
So-
We're talking playoff basketball.
Playoff basketball.
Playoffs? You're talking about playoffs?
We just got to win a game, right?
Yeah, just trying to win a game.
Yeah. Lady Wolves and the Wolves taking on Stratford tonight here in district play or district playoff. It's a little bit like when you say district playoffs or district play, I think of football, like you're in your district. But
Right.
this is a little bit different. It's playoffs. The winner of this will travel to Latta next Thursday, and they will take on the winner of the Latta Wynnewood game, which is tomorrow night.
Okay.
And then the loser of this game will also travel to Latta, and I'm not sure when that game is scheduled. I think it's still Thursday. They would play the loser of Latta and Wynnewood.
Okay.
You kind of have an idea of who your opponents are. Man, I think talking with some of the boys, I haven't really got a chance to talk to a lot of the girls this week. They want to go get the wins. Presley's in media, so I talked to her quite a bit, but she just wants to win. She just wants to keep advancing, right?
Right.
Where the boys, I'm not going to lie, this one, they want this one for sure.
Right.
For multiple reasons, obviously, because you obviously want to start off with a win.
Right.
But they did play Stratford early in the season.
In December it was.
Yeah, and the boys were not clicking at that time.
Lost by 5.
Lost by 5 to a very good athlete on that team, which we'll talk about later.
Yep.
And so I think that this is one that they want not only the win for the playoffs, but they want that redemption.
Right.
And the boys are clicking at the right time. So I think this is one for them. But then down the road we got to go win some games, and that Oklahoma illustrious Dale is hanging out there.
Yeah, they are.
So
on both sides, both the girls and the boys.
So I'm anxious to see. I'd love to see our boys and girls both go take on Dale next week on Saturday night for a chance to get into the state tournament. So
because the best is playing the best at that point.
Yeah, I mean, if you make it to Coach White and I talked about this earlier this morning. If you make it to Saturday, you're in the top 24 teams.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So that to me is if you get to Saturday, you've made a statement. If you get out of Saturday, you're in the state tournament. And that's
phenomenal.
That would be a huge deal. So with that being said, we're going to step away for just a second. We're going to let the national anthem go, and then we're going to be right back for this district playoff game between the Lady Wolves and the Lady Bulldogs. We'll be back.
All right. So we've got the starters for Stratford. I don't have the names, but we've got 00, number 11, number 25, number 15, and number 23.
The Stratford Lady Bulldogs with head coach Mark Savage.
And then we're going to have the starting lineup of your Lady Wolves. Number 1, Kinsley Barnes. Number 5, Jacoby Lanoy. Number 13, Cameron Martin. Number 15, Maddie Morton. And finally, number 22, Presley Hunt. Starting lineup of your Lady Wolves.
Thanks for covering for me there, Chad.
Oh yeah, man, happy to do it. I'm excited. The 20-win Lady Wolves, only 3 losses this season. 2 of those 3 losses came to top 10 teams, 1 in 3A and 1 in 2A. Roland in 3A and Warner in 2A.
Which are 2 really good teams, like you said.
And they're still, I think they're in the top 10 still.
Yeah, so the girls, I know they don't quite feel like they've got it right now, but I'm telling you, they do a lot more than they give themselves credit for. They're going to play against a Stratford team. Stratford, they look like size-wise, they're going to be pretty competitive.
Yeah.
I wasn't at the game earlier in the season, so I can't speak to that. But
it was a good game. They do have number 23 Lady Bulldog there that's going to do the jump there at the beginning. They've got to watch her pretty closely, and they've got a good point guard, I believe, in 00 if memory serves.
It's always memory. If memory serves, right? Yeah, it happens.
The Lady Wolves have avenged the one loss they had in district, Dibble. We went and beat them the other night.
So ladies, the conference champions. Congratulations to them for that one. Barnes wins the tip-off. Now we want to, before we get really going in here and get going good, we definitely want to remind everybody, thank you to the people who helped us bring you this broadcast, 777 Zipline. Donation, the Laxton family. Thank you for your donation. And then an anonymous donor out there who wishes to remain that way. You know who you are. Thank you for everything you've done to help us out. So, Stratford, turnover there by the Lady Wolves. So the Stratford's going to have the ball. Trying to work the ball inside. Lady Wolves doing a good job of keeping them outside at the moment. Lady Wolves are sitting in that man defense. I would imagine it's going to be a big part of Maddie Morton's defense, trying to stay out there on that big. Oh, she thought about pulling it up from out there. Tries to drive in. They're going to call a block and foul.
That's on number 15 for the Lady Wolves, Maddie Morton. Her first team out, number 1.
First free throw is good.
23, Jaylee Corsack, their retreat.
Second free throw bounces out. Rebounded by Stratford, though. Tries to throw it inside. Intercepted by Barnes.
Great defensive play by Kinsley.
She just kind of read that pass.
Yeah.
Went and picked it off. Lanoy brings the ball down the floor. Gives to Martin. Martin was looking for that kind of pick and roll looking move, but couldn't quite get it. Jacoby Lanoy is going to pull up. Barnes going to pick up a push. It'll be her first foul.
And that's not a good place to be. We got 1 foul on each of our bigs right now.
No, not at all. Definitely going to need them all the way through this game for sure. Stratford working the ball inside. Posted. All right, she's got good moves. She's a lot of height down there. That's going to be a tough defensive night for the Lady Wolves. They're going to have to figure something out down there.
Well, I think we're going to have to drop back into a zone defense and help Maddie out there when that young lady gets it in the paint.
I think so. Double teaming, trying to keep the ball out of her hands as much as possible.
Great pass.
Good look by Lenoy. Can't quite get the bucket to fall. Rebounded by Stratford, coming the other way. She's going to pull up from beyond the arc, knocks it down. Lenoy trying to find Presley Hunt.
She had her. She just let her just a little bit too much.
A little bit too far, but, that defender is staying right on Presley's face.
She's face guarding her.
I'm pretty sure she can tell us what Presley had for breakfast yesterday.
No doubt.
Stratford working the ball around again. Finds it inside. Bucket off the glass. Coach Brown's going to take a timeout there.
Lady Wolves down 8-0 right now. 5 minutes to go here in the first. Not the way the Lady Wolves wanted to start.
Not the way the Ladies wanted to start, but hopefully they get it turned around. One way I think we could all get things turned around is, I'm going to give a little shout out real quick. It's up on the screen right now. Mallory Hinton of Media has released her own single that is out on Spotify right now. So if you're at home watching, help Mallory out. She's trying to really grow it. She has sang at Old Red a few times down in Tishomingo. Now she has released her own single out there on Spotify. So go check it out. It's an awesome song.
That's awesome, man.
It's a great job. So congratulations, Mallory. Lady Wolf's going to start with the ball here. They're going to call the block there. I like that. Get the ball inside the Barnes.
Yeah.
There was really nobody behind the defenders there, so Barnes tried to make a quick move inside and picked up the foul. They're going to call a walk there. Travel, excuse me. Man, here we go again. A travel on Barnes there. Stratford trying to work the ball inside again. Picks up three-pointer. Again, knocks it down. That young lady is 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Presley Hunt finally gets the Lady Wolves on the board. Good cut and move. Gives the ball to Barnes. Barnes finds her on her way to the rim.
And Barnes has really developed as a passer. I mean, she sees some of those openings, and she can get the ball in there in a hurry.
Absolutely. We can call it jump ball there. It'll stay with Stratford.
Stratford.
Good follow there. Stolen by Barnes, who takes it coast to coast. A little hard off the glass, but Jacoby Lenoy there to finish it up. Stratford moving the ball around. Trying to get the ball inside of their post player. Maddie Morton doing a good job of denying that right now. They're going to call a foul on the shot, so that young lady is going to go from the line. She'll get 3. She makes the first.
At the line for 3 shots, number 11, Beth.
Oh, that was a 3-point shot.
Yeah, so she should be shooting 3. So she's got a chance to extend it to a 4-possession game here. Martin for 3. In and out. Stratford bring the ball across. Would have liked to seen him push there as they got that steal.
Right.
But better to slow down and keep possession of the ball. Jacob Lenoy, a little floater, can't quite get it to fall. You're going to say out of bounds on Davis. That'll go with Lady Bulldogs.
That would have been an NBA 3 if she had pulled that up.
Yeah, she thought about it for a second. Number 2's going to pull up from beyond the arc. He gets the shooter's bounce. Knocks that one down. 17-4, minute 52 to go in the first quarter. Presley Hunt's going to bring the ball across, gives to Martin. Martin finds Maddie Morton down low. Gets an easy bucket.
Great pass.
Little floater from Stratford there. Can't quite get it to fall. She tries to go back up. Blocked by, I don't know whether Morton or Barnes actually got the block on that one, but somebody did.
I'm going to say Morton got it.
It looked like it was more Morton, but.
Yeah.
Oh, real close to a walk there. Good ball movement there. Lady Wolves get another bucket, pull back single digits again.
Within 3 possessions.
Stratford pulls up, misses, and rebounded by Barnes. Lenoy gives to Martin on the near side. Barnes in the corner. She's going to pull in. Jacoby's going to pull up from beyond the arc. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Barnes.
Good play.
Off the glass and in.
"28 seconds to go. I would expect them to play for the last shot. Maybe not. That young lady's doing a good job in the paint. Oh.
Lady Wolves struggled to find a good look there to end that first quarter. So 19-10 going into the second quarter. Not the way the Lady Wolves wanted to start for sure. However, I will say over the last couple possessions, momentum seemed to favor the Lady Wolves, but
I think they finally settled down. I think they were caught off guard by the way Stratford came out and put up 7 quick points.
Yeah, put them on their heels real fast. But like you said, I do feel like they settled in, started making some better passes, good looks, and then chipped away. Still got to chip away some more. I would love to see this down in that 4-5 range going into halftime.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're definitely going to have to. I don't know what the plan is or what you have to do to stop their post player, but she's kind of doing what she wants to do down low. Not every possession, but when she does get the ball down there, it's tough to stop her. So,
and if she doesn't get it in the first time, she gets a rebound and gets another shot. So,
and then number 11 gets her hands on the ball. I'm going to I want them guarding 11 for Stratford the way they're guarding Presley for us.
Yeah.
Because that young lady is hot from beyond the arc right now.
Well, and number 15 for Stratford is in Presley Hunt's face. I mean, she has not gotten away from that at all.
Yep. Lady Wolves going to start with the ball here. Jacoby Lenoy from the free throw line, off the back of the rim.
Good job by Cameron coming over and helping defensively.
I was going to say, getting that double team was a big help.
Good pass by Jacoby.
Yes. 19-12, 7 minutes to go in the half. Pulls up from beyond the arc, off the back. They do get the rebound and put it back.
And Coach Brown admonishing his players to block out,
yeah,
which is exactly what they need to be doing. Oh, I thought there was going to be a travel call, but
they're going to call Maddie Morton. That'll be her second foul. So Maddie's going to have to go take a breather for a minute. Lady Wolves going to try this press offense. Or press defense, excuse me. I don't know why I was talking about offense. 15's going to pull up from beyond the arc. That's going to be off. Falls in the hands of Courtney.
Just a bit outside.
Presley Hunt's going to pull up.
A little short.
Short.
Good.
Rebounded by Courtney.
Good job, Courtney.
It was almost directly in between Cameron and Jacoby. And I think the other one thought the other one was going for it. And unfortunately ended up with the backcourt there.
Good defense by Shelby. She just couldn't get a handle on it.
Yeah, I mean, give her credit. She's gonna fight down there. You know, it's gonna be a tough job for her to try to fill in for Maddie down there down low. But so far doing well at it. Lady Wolves have moved to that 2-3 defense. Stratford just working the ball around the perimeter. Levin from beyond the arc, off the rim, rebounded by Stratford though.
Bounces off the rim are just not going the Lady Wolves way right now.
They
had everybody blocked out, but
Lenoy with the steal. She's going to try to take it all the way. Splits the defenders, goes off the glass and in. But yes, I'm with you, Chad. You know, if you could say one thing that Stratford is dominating on the stat category right now, without a doubt, I would have to say rebounds.
Yeah.
As post player pulls up from the free throw line and knocks that one down. Lady Wolves trying to get the offense set. Martin dribbling around. Going to call travel there. Addison Danker going to come onto the floor. Cameron Martin going to go have a seat.
Timeout, Stratford.
Man, that coaches have the absolute perfect timing.
I think there's a college course on it. There's got to be.
There's got to be somewhere because to get that timeout called in that exact second to get it before they lose the ball is,
right.
Man, that's impressive. Having to scoot my chair forward. I'm a little too far back, and I'm too short. I can't lean forward far enough to, but.
Still at that 9-point deficit.
Yeah, like I said, I would love to see that get down to 4 or 5. I'm not asking to wipe it all away this half, but would like to get down to that 4 or 5 because Stratford right now is dominating us on the boards. They're getting buckets to fall. So I just want to see it chip away at it a little bit. But if we take the lead, I'd accept that too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think that zone defense shut the post player down a little bit. Oh, my goodness, wide open.
Stratford wide open for on the glass. Going to call a blocking foul there. So it'll be Lady Wolves' ball underneath the basket.
That's on 11 for Stratford. Bess, her first. Team foul number 1.
Inbound ball gets knocked out of bounds by Stratford, so it'll stay with the Lady Wolves. Inbounded to Barnes. Barnes goes straight up with it. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Courtney. Tried to go back up with it. Ball gets blocked out of bounds. So again, it'll stay with the Lady Wolves down low.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a shove there.
I was going to say a little bit of a push there in the back.
That's on 11. Bess,
That'll be her second.
Team foul number 2.
About to have our third inbound play, Bobby.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope Coach Brown has a lengthy play calling list over there for this situation. Barnes with the ball on the perimeter. Going to go ahead and give to Lenoy, let her set the offense up. Just over 3 minutes to go in the half. Presley's going to pull up from way beyond the arc, off the front of the rim. Pass gets knocked around by the Lady Wolves, but is picked up by Stratford, so they'll bring it across the floor. Lady Wolves back in that man defense. Lenoy almost got the steal there.
Good hustle play.
Ball does go out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Shout out to the 60 people we got watching with us tonight. We're glad to have you. If you're watching from Stratford, we're also glad to have you. Just understand we are a biased show. We like to premise every broadcast with that.
We do acknowledge good play, though.
We do. I believe we do, or at least we try to, for sure. Lady Bulldogs kind of trying to get something going. They really want the ball inside of their post player. Going to reset for a second. Just over 2 minutes to go in the half. You clear everybody out. You get her one-on-one with somebody. It's going to be tough.
Yeah,
a tough task.
Why we're going to have to go to some sort of zone that gets help down there and makes them get away from that spread offense.
Yeah, and having Maddie over on the sideline doesn't help the situation. I know she went out with a couple of fouls, but timeout by the Wolves. Lady Wolves, excuse me.
Yep, 1:45 to go in this half. Lady Wolves down by 14, man. Tough place to be right now.
Yeah, tough place to be. This is playoff basketball now. It's not going to get any easier from here on out. Lady Wolves are going to have to dig deep. And right now they're not letting Presley Hunt sniff the rim. I mean, they're just not.
No.
So I think it's going to have to come from somebody else. I think we have ladies over there that are up to the task for sure. It's just a question of who's going to do it tonight. Who's going to be the one to step up and go attack the rim for the Wolves.
And by the way, that's just strategy in playoff basketball. You take the best player for each team, try to take them out of the equation, and let it rest on the shoulders of the other players. And right now, you're going to have some other Lady Wolves step up. And I'll be honest, Bobby, they have not gotten hardly any good bounces off the rim, either to go through the hoop or for a rebound.
No, not at all.
It all seems to be bouncing Stratford's way right now. No blocking call.
No idea how Presley was able to get that shot off, let alone to go in. So she does get the bucket.
That's number 22, Presley Hunt. Her first. Team foul number 3.
I think Presley thought she was coming out of the game there, but it was actually Cameron Martin coming back in for Addison Danker. Stratford inbounds the ball. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. 28-16, Bulldogs leading.
They're getting everybody out of the key again, and Cameron's going to have to come over. Good job.
It's a good job by Cameron to come over and try to help there. Force the ball back out. .34 seconds to go in the half. Stratford for three. Rebounded by Lenoy. Lenoy's going to push it. We got 18 seconds left. Gives to Hunt. Gives back to Lenoy. 10 seconds. Little floater by Lenoy. Gets the bucket and the foul with 5 seconds to go on the clock.
You know, that's just the way they need to eat in this half. Little and one here. Bring it back to 9 points.
Stratford's going to force it across. They're going to try to get something up. Ball sails over the backboard.
Too high.
It was too high. Man, here we go with our movie references. If you're watching and you've never listened to us before, movie references
Major League
will randomly appear throughout the broadcast. So,
Yep.
With that being said, we've got another half ready to play. But before then, We're going to take a quick commercial break to thank all of our sponsors. Also, thank the sponsors who helped this broadcast come to light. 777 Zip Line. I think I got all the sevens in there.
You got them all.
The Laxton family. And again, that anonymous donor who wished to stay that way. We appreciate everything that you do for us to bring this broadcast. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the second half in just a minute.
The Outlook Curio and the 77 Zips support the Wolves. You can find special gifts in the Curio Shop, or ride the zip line 717 feet up and 727 feet back down, above the 77-foot Turner Falls. And it's just off Highway 77 in about 77 seconds. Joyce and Brother Gary back the pack.
Robert York with York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. We're a veteran-owned and community-driven facility supplies company with a full line of towel, tissue, cleaning chemicals, safety, nitriles, to name a few. And last but not least, we've got a full line of equipment from scrubbers, ride-ons, chariots, sweepers, to name a few. And if budget is an issue, we've got financing options as well. You know what's sexy about toilet paper? Nothing until you're out. When you're out, give us a shout. York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment, 405-331-0916, and ask for Robert.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Washtenaw Medical Center. We're here to take care
The Outlook Curio and the 77 Zips support the Wolves. You can find special gifts in the Curio Shop, or ride the zipline 717 feet up and 727 feet back down, above the 77-foot Turner Falls. And it's just off Highway 77 in about 77 seconds. Joyce and Brother Gary back the pack.
Robert York with York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. We're a veteran-owned and community-driven facility supplies company with a full line of towel, tissue, cleaning chemicals, safety, nitriles, to name a few. And last but not least, we've got a full line of equipment from scrubbers, ride-ons, chariots, sweepers, to name a few. And if budget is an issue, we've got financing options as well. You know what's sexy about toilet paper? Nothing until you're out. When you're out, give us a shout. York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment, 405-331-0916, and ask for Robert.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Looks like we've got a mess on the court down here. I'm not sure what precipitated that. I didn't see it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I know you can't see that, but I don't really know. They're having to sweep it up. Hopefully the roof is not caving in. But
I don't know if there was some confetti or.
I'm not really sure what that was.
Yeah.
Coach Wade's got a handle, though.
Yeah, there is one piece down there that they haven't got yet, so hopefully they get that.
My eyes are not well enough to see that. So
maybe it's just a mark on the floor.
Okay, that's
It may look like it's part of the. It's just a stand up and you can see it over the rail there.
I am standing.
Oh.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we have to have some fun sometimes. All right, so as we get ready for the second half of playoff basketball.
Playoffs?
between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Wolves. Lady Bulldogs up in this one going into the third quarter, 28-18. They're going to start with the ball. Starters back on the floor for the Lady Wolves. Good move there by the Lady Bulldogs. Kind of worked it through the post player. Found the person with the pass inside actually made a cut to the backside. So good look by them. Presley Hunt's going to pull up from beyond the arc. Off on that one. Rebounded by Barnes, though.
Good job. That's what we need.
Lady Wolves going to set in a press defense. Pulled up from beyond the arc, off the rim, rebounded by Maddie Morton. They're going to push the ball forward. Hunt thought about it. Hesitates, gives the ball back to Illinois to set the offense. Morton with the ball. Trying to figure out where she wants to go with it. Gives Illinois at the top of the key. Stolen by 11. 11's going to take off down the floor. Barnes tried to get back, couldn't quite get back in time.
Man, Barnes is fast.
Yeah, she was showing the speed there. Barnes with the ball, finds Illinois.
It's going to be 3 on 11, I believe. Got 2 in that first half. And this will be the, total of 3 now.
So that was a good chance to get Presley a good look from beyond the arc.
Right.
Unfortunately, pass wasn't in the realm of Presley, so she had to make an effort to keep it inbounds. Lenoir with the ball, misses the shot.
Boy, I did not see that one.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Morton. That'll be her third.
Number 15 for the Lady Wolves. Maddie Morton, her third. Team foul number 1.
Free throw good.
Stratford 23.
Shelby Courtney going to come in for Maddie Morton. Second free throw also good.
Good pass, good ball movement by the Lady Wolves.
Absolutely good ball movement by the Lady Wolves. I think that's her second on 23.
And to help themselves, they're going to have to go at her.
Yeah, absolutely.
She plays good defense, even better offensive player, but if you drive in, initiate some contact, get a shot off, maybe we can get that young lady in foul trouble.
Shelby Courtney makes the second one. 34-21, 5 minutes, 5:10 left to go in the third period.
Timeout by the Stratford coach. Again, one of those very
I mean, like the
very
timing
timely
is impeccable.
Yes.
On those calls, and that's nothing to say that he all of basketball, like that's got to be a class they teach in college or something. I am with you. You have to pass the test for timeout calling before you can graduate.
That's awesome.
But man, it is impeccable the way they get those calls in like that. Because I think Coach Brown and everybody else in the building had got to 5, but he got the timeout called right before that to keep the ball in Stratford's hands.
And what always amazes me is they are able to get the officials' attention to get that timeout.
Yes.
Because a lot of these coaches are talking to those officials all night long, so they have to go to another level of volume.
Yeah. So I actually saw a video of a college coach this weekend trying to get a timeout called, and he could not get anybody's attention. He is finally doing jumping jacks in the middle of the logo out on the court. So these coaches, they're good at it. So Stratford bringing the ball, work through the press, stolen by Barnes. Had a chance to get the ball to Hunt on a fast break, couldn't quite do it. Lenoy's going to set the offense. Martin for 3, long on that one.
Great move by that young lady.
And unfortunately, she's just got the size advantage when it comes to her and Shelby Courtney, height and her ability right now. I'm with you. They're going to have to run some kind of a zone or something to get her some help. Hunt with the ball. Martin. Lenoy pulls up off the back of the rim.
We may have to see Kinsley Barnes play some defense against that young lady.
You're almost going to have to, and that may be what they just did. Just like that, Barnes gets the rebound, seals her out. So I would imagine we're going to see that from this point forward. Lily Heffley now on the floor. Wasn't paying attention to who went off. Cameron Martin looks like
Cameron Martin went off, getting a breather.
Lily Heffley getting some quality minutes here recently. Lily called for the double dribble there. Number 11 tries to take the ball all the way down the floor. It stopped at the basket, pushed back out. Pass
Good
gets
defense
away.
by Shelby. Made the bad pass. Keep on going. Go at her.
Barnes pulls up, knocks
Good
the jumper
shot.
down.
Also number 1, Barnes, her second. Team foul number 2.
Going to be a foul against Barnes, her second foul. Team foul number 2. 2:27 to go in the third period. 36-23, Bulldogs leading. And if you're going to send anybody to the free throw line, you do not want it to be number 23 from Stratford. She is, I don't know that she's missed a free throw this evening. Unfortunately, the jinx did not work there. 38-23, 2:25 to go in the third period. Hunt with the ball. It's Lenoy working the ball down to Courtney. Back out to Hunt. Hunt's going to pull up. In and out.
Kinsley took Cameron Martin out.
I was going to say that. I feel like we had the rebound in our hands there, but unfortunately, Lady Wolves collided and lost the ball. Barnes with the jumper, in and out. Stratford comes up with the rebound. They're going to force it ahead.
Good defense by Shelby.
Yes, she is up in her face.
I blame LeBron.
They're Coach Brown getting a warning there. Pass stolen by Lenoy. Lenoy's going to take off with the bucket. Stratford tried to force it fast. Unfortunately, fortunately for us, the Lady Wolves got back in time. Substitution for Stratford. Lady Wolves going to inbound the ball. 33 seconds to go in the third period. Courtney on the baseline. Gives to Lenoy. Lenoy gets a bouncer off the backboard. Stolen by Hunt. Quick bucket there.
Brings it back to an 11-point game.
11-point game going into the fourth quarter. Coach Brown got that little bit of a warning there from the referee. But, look, I'm going to go out here and say sometimes you need that intensity from your coach to motivate your players.
Right.
You got to go to bat for your players, so to speak, and that sometimes gets that jump in the Lady Wolves or in your players. And the Lady Wolves right now, on the receiving end of that, they're actually jumping in behind their coach and a little bit of momentum swinging their way. So,
well, I'll tell you what, we've got 3 on Barnes, we've got 3 on Morton, we've got 1 quarter to play. Both of them can be in to start it, I believe. I feel like.
I think you almost want them in on the floor right now. And I'm not going to, if we start chipping away a little bit more and this gets, they're not coming off with 4.
Right.
I want them on the floor as much as possible.
You got all 5, use all 5.
And shout out to the 70 people we got at home watching with us this evening. If you're watching from Stratford, we're glad to have you. Just, again, we like to preface it all with, that we are a biased broadcast. Thank you to our broadcast crew for this evening. Xavier Cox running the laptop. He's a producer. If anything's wrong with the broadcast, it's 100% his fault.
Absolutely it is.
Aiden Levernot's running the camera. If anything's wrong with the camera angles, it is 100% Aiden's fault. So we just want to throw that out there. No, these guys have done a great job all season long. They're glad to bring you a Davis playoff basketball broadcast. Lady Wolves going to start with the ball. Hunt's going to pull up, in and out. Rebounded by Stratford. Post player getting the ball, not where we normally see her handle the ball, out on the perimeter. We're going to call the push from Jacoby Lenoy. It's going to be her third. So we've got 3 Lady Wolves with 3 fouls now.
I believe they have number 11, or Stratford has 3 as well.
Inbound backcourt. Would have loved to see Jacoby jump that pass just then, and that one as well. They call a walk there. Travel, excuse me. I followed suit with the crowd. Lenoy's got the ball. Lady Wolves with the chance to bring it to single digits here. Hunt for 3, in and out. Stratford, we're going to reset. Lady Wolves doing a good job of getting back on those fast breaks.
Yeah, they are.
Denying the easy buckets.
Good job by Presley coming over and helping out.
Again, that help there is such a huge thing, but having Maddie Morton back out there on the floor is another big portion of that. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Kobe Lenoy can't quite get that bucket to fall. Time starting to tick away for the Lady Wolves. Pass inside.
Good job by Maddie.
Blocked by Maddie Morton.
Good job by Presley Hunt.
Bucket. So we're back within single digits. Chad, I don't know about you, but Stratford looking kind of tired at this point. Man, I would love to see fast break after fast break. I want to see the Wolves go quick here.
Oh, I would agree. Number 23 for Stratford definitely has a little more problem with the defense that Maddie plays.
Yeah.
So we need her on the court as long as she can be out there. There's a travel. And Maddie's showing that excitement.
Yep. It'll be a timeout, Stratford.
And I think the Stratford coach sees the tiredness that is visible in his team right now.
You definitely can see it right now. Lady Wolves, I'm not going to say they're a lot more rested because they've been on the floor for a long time.
No, I think they're going on adrenaline right now.
Yeah, absolutely. But they're wanting to fight in this, and they got up to a 15-point lead.
Yep.
Now it's back down to 9. 4:55 to go in the ball game. Man, it's going to come down to the last few minutes of this. We already have girls in foul trouble. So, but the bright side of that is we have some with 3 fouls. Nobody's got 4 yet.
Right.
And there's only 1 team foul on the board right now. So for either side. So free throw's not as big a factor right now, I would just 100% stay at it and try to push up and down the floor as much as possible.
I think that full court press is going to be key for the Lady Wolves, as well as hustling down court in transition. Get the ball down, find some open lanes, get a quick score, and then stay with that pressure defense and keep falling back into the key and helping Maddie or Kinsley or whoever is guarding that post, because that young lady gets inkling of an opening, she's going to take it to the hoop.
Yep.
And I will say, Bobby, we have got a full gym here tonight at the Pete Bird Sports Center.
We do have a full gym. I know there's some Winnie Woods people in the house. I would imagine Latta's probably in here somewhere, as both teams play tomorrow night. So they're here probably scouting, because the winner and loser both play Winnie Wood or Latta.
Right.
Barnes with the ball, gives to Morton on the outside. Back to Barnes. Barnes going to pull up right there, off the back of the rim. Stratford kind of looking to play the slow game. Big block by Maddie Morton. And the most impressive thing about that, there was no foul call.
Yeah.
Just out of bounds on Maddie. Jump ball there. Will stay with Stratford.
Possession, Stratford.
Pulls up from three, off the rim, rebounded by Stratford. Can't quite get that one to fall. Got her own rebound again, and does get that one to fall. Maddie Morton going to pull up from there. Doesn't get the bucket. All the fans.
Yeah, she carried the ball.
Man, the way the ref kind of like, was signaling that and moving down the floor. It looked like a pretty cool little dance move. Illinois going to bring the ball across half. 3 minutes to go, 42-31. It'll be a push.
Cameron Martin set a good screen. She stayed stationary, and Stratford player tried to run through it. That's the first one of those calls we've got tonight.
All right. Presley Hunt with the ball. Gives to Illinois. Hunt pulls up, can't get it to fall. Rebound ends up in the hand.
That's on 22. For second. Team foul number 2.
Foul on Presley Hunt, going to be her second of the night.
2:28 to go.
The Lady Wolves are playing some good. Oh, Maddie's going to pick that one up. I think if she had stepped out there without extending that elbow, she would have been okay, but
Got a little help there from Stratford. Ball goes out of bounds. The Lady Wolves ball going the other way. Time is against the Lady Wolves here. 2:10 left to go in the fourth period. That is going to be Maddie Morton's fifth.
That's on number 15. Maddie Morton, her fifth personal.
Hunt's gonna pick up her third, but we're at a point now where you almost have to foul.
Team foul number 5. For Stratford in the double bonus. At the line, number 11, Bess.
Misses the first. Makes the second.
And the Lady Bulldogs have been pretty solid from the free throw line tonight.
I, off the top of my head, I can only think of one, maybe two that they have missed from the free throw line. Manoy's going to pull off from there. That's going to be short.
It was partially blocked, but
I will say Stratford, looking like they're going to maybe get out of here with a win, but they're going to be bruised up.
yeah, there's going to be some bumps and bruises because
for sure.
I think any more of those screens, almost like Kobe Bryant running through that one in the first Olympic game.
Yes. Through Pau Gasol, who was his teammate at the time.
Yeah. But he set the tone.
Yeah, yes. She does make the second one. 44-31, 1:30 to go in the game. Barnes pulls up, gets the jumper. Gonna be a quick timeout there by the Lady Wolves. With that, I'm gonna mention it one more time. We're going to put it up on the screen again. Media's own Mallory Hinton now released her own single. It's out there on Spotify. It's a great song. Go out there, check it out. Man, I can't speak highly enough about it. I've listened to it numerous times over the last few days. My kids have been talking about it. It's been all over the place. So go out there, check that out. Congratulations to Mallory on her release of her new single.
Been a tough night for the Lady Wolves.
It has. It's not gone their way. They've kind of seemed out of sync, and I'll chalk that up as part of that's because of Stratford. I think their defense has worked well against the Lady Wolves. They have denied Presley Hunt as much as humanly possible.
Right.
And quite honestly, that post player for them, number 23, she's a really good ball player. Does well on the offensive end. Number 11, a great shooter for Stratford. So they're going to call the 10-second. That'll be the Lady Wolves ball back on this end.
The clock never moved. Travel.
Going to call a travel there on Martin. .106 to go in the ball game. 44-33. Lady Bulldogs on top. Call the foul there on Martin. That'll be her first.
To the line for Stratford, 15. Artery, here for 2.
Misses the first. Does make the second one. 45 seconds to go in the ball game. Hunt's going to pull up from beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
Make it a 10-point game.
9-point game.
Oh, yeah, they rolled that other number up there. Sorry.
31 seconds to go. 9-point game.
It's plausible.
It's not out of the realm of possibility. You are correct. It would take a lot from the Lady Wolves here. I think you would have to be very smart about who is committing the fouls at this point.
And who you foul.
Yes.
If you can avoid it.
I think if you are the Lady Wolves, I would like to see Cameron Martin. She's got 4 more. I would like to see all 4 of those used. And used on number 25 if anybody. Well, I say that.
Deny the ball to 23 and 11 and take your chances with the others.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. But man, that's going to be a tough task. But we'll see. We're going to come out of this timeout.
And the Lady Wolves are coming out of the timeouts after the warnings. These officials are not having much patience with them coming out of the huddles.
Presley Hunt going to go have a seat, and Addison Danker onto the floor. that coach just a hair late on the timeout call.
No. He was trying to say it was a shooting foul.
Well, I mean,
there was a shooting action, but it really doesn't matter because they're already
they're already in the bonus.
Only thing was we would have given them 1 more.
Because it was a 3-pointer. Yeah. Misses the first. Addison Danker back off the floor. Presley Hunt back on, shooting the second one. Makes that one. Jacoby not going to pick it up until she absolutely has to.
Oh.
That is not what the Lady Wolves needed there. Throwing the ball out of bounds with 20 seconds to go. Down 10.
That's on number 5. Illinois. Her 4th. To the line. Number 11. Bess. There for 2.
She does make the first. .11-point game. Misses the second one. Bucket by Barnes. Brings it back to 9. That's going to bring that one to an end. 47-38. Stratford's Lady Bulldogs going to come out with the win. Lady Wolves, not out of it.
No.
Just makes the road a lot longer. They're going to have to travel to Latta next Thursday to take on the loser of Wynnewood and Latta tomorrow night.
Right.
So we'll just have to see how that one goes. Like I said, they are not out of it, but it just makes the road longer. So as they're going to. I think I mentioned it earlier. They did finish the season Monday, as conference champions.
Correct.
So congratulations to the Lady Wolves on that one. I know it's one of those tough deals to try to pick somebody, but I'm going to go ahead and give a player of the game for that one. And I know she fouled out. I know. She got herself and didn't play quite a bit in the second quarter because she got herself in foul trouble. But Maddie Morton, to me, from my perspective, is a player of the game. But that's just me.
Yeah, I would agree, Bobby, because when she was out there, she shut that post player down from Stratford. When she wasn't out there, that young lady was scoring at will.
Yep.
So I would agree with you. Tough loss for the Lady Wolves. I know they were hoping to get out with a W, but hey, they get to play a little bit more basketball.
Yeah, they got to go get the next one. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to thank our sponsors. We couldn't do this without you. We'll talk a little bit here when we come back about the future broadcasts as we go through these playoffs. But we're going to thank our sponsors for making this possible, this broadcast possible. 777-ZIP, the Laxton family, and that anonymous donor who shall remain anonymous, but we know who you are. Thank you for everything that all of you do for us. We appreciate and couldn't do this without you. We'll see y'all here in just a little bit for the boys game.
Be right back.
Washington Medical Center. We're here to take care of you.
The Outlook Curio and the 77 Zips support the Wolves. You can find special gifts in the Curio Shop, or ride the zip line 717 feet up and 727 feet back down, above the 77-foot Turner Falls. And it's just off Highway 77 in about 77 seconds. Joyce and Brother Gary back the pack.
Robert York with York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. We're a veteran-owned and community-driven facility supplies company with a full line of towel, tissue, cleaning chemicals, safety, nitriles, to name a few. And last but not least, we've got a full line of equipment from scrubbers, ride-ons, chariots, sweepers, to name a few. And if budget is an issue, we've got financing options as well. You know what's sexy about toilet paper? Nothing until you're out. When you're out, give us a shout. York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment, 405-331-0916, and ask for Robert.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for this District Boys Area 2. Is that right? Area 2? 1.
Area 1.
Area 1, okay. Area 1 District playoff game between the Stratford Bulldogs and your Davis Wolves. Man, the boys have had a lot of excitement this week. I know they've been pumped about this. They've been talking about, it's the best record that they've had in basketball in a while. So I know they're ready to go for it. We're getting ready for the starters for the visiting Stratford Bulldogs.
The head coach, Wayne Uttery. They entered tonight's game with a record of 15 wins and 8 losses. Their starting lineup. A junior, double zero, Carson Owens.
I apologize. I do not have a roster up here, so I just know that is double zero.
A senior,
Number 3.
Walker Chandler.
Number 15.
Freshman, number 23, Oliver Smithwick.
Number 23. That is a freshman. That is a big freshman.
That is a big young man.
Number 24.
That's the visiting Stratford Bulldogs.
That freshman is by far the biggest one on that team.
Yes, he is.
Man, now I know we've heard a lot about number 15, so we'll just have to see how we can handle that. But your starting Wolves. Number 1, junior Dakota Carter. Number 11, junior Dalton Sunshine Heffley. Number 22, senior Tyson Moss. Number 23, Spencer the Polecat Clinton. And number 24, Wyatt Fielding Jr. I forgot to announce his class there. Had to catch myself. My bad.
So number 15 for Stratford, young man's name is Walker Chandler.
Walker Chandler.
He is averaging 19 to 20 points a game this season. He joined the 1,000-point club back on January 3rd, I believe.
Wow.
He is an athlete, and we're going to have to stop him.
I've heard quite about him since that first game against Stratford. So definitely hope to see some adjustments from that first game. Spencer Clinton going to jump here. Jump ball. They're going to talk about whether the jump ball was actually won or not. They're going to say Davis ball.
Possession, Wolves.
Dakota going to start the ball, bring it across half court. Spencer Clinton swings it across Sunshine. Stolen by Stratford. Misses the layup, rebounded by Heffley. Good job by Tossin to get back and force that layup miss. Almost kind of made the young man rush it a little bit. Davis swing the ball real well. Heffley, man, I really thought he was going to pull up from right there, and I would not be shocked to see it. Stratford swarming the ball. Good job there by the Carter to kind of force the ball out of number 15's hands. And
good shot by Heffley.
Ends up in Heffley, who puts it back up and gets the bucket. Looks like the Wolves going to play in a man defense. Carter's going to have his hand in 15's face. They're going to call the foul there.
That's on the Wolves, number 1, Dakota Carter. His first, team foul number 1.
Stratford inbounds the ball. Going to call the travel there.
Good defense by the Wolves to converge down there.
Both teams right now swarming the ball. And I figure that's what we're going to see most of this game. Ball inbound to Carter. Stratford's going to press the defense. Press with the defense. That's twice I've done that tonight. Spencer in the corner, gives back to Moss. Carter's going to pull up from out there. Knocks it down. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound, though. Goes up strong, gets the bucket.
Good move by Spencer.
Good move, attacking the rim. Boys and girls basketball, I don't care which one you're in, attacking the rim is always going to be a good thing. Spencer right there showing why. You attack the rim, you're either going to get an easy bucket or you're going to get yourself to the free throw line.
Good for 2, 23, Spencer Clinton.
Misses the first. Misses the second. Good hustle play by Wyatt Fielding to try to get the rebound, though, on the far side from where he was standing.
He got launched with the arm, but
couldn't quite contain the rebound, though. Ends up in Stratford's hand. They bring it back down the other way. Quick shot from behind the arc. Rebounded by Clinton. I say rebounded. It was kind of a loose ball on the floor. Carter finds Heffley. Heffley gives it up. Gets the ball back. Spencer's going to pull up from beyond the arc and knocks it down.
Nice three by the polecat. He's telling me all day how he was the greatest COD player ever here at Davis. That's awesome.
Post move there, a little spin, puts up the jumper, gets it to fall. Inbounded to Heffley, gives back to Moss. Moss going to break the press.
Fielding traveled.
Braxton going to come in. Spencer Clinton going to go have a seat. Good ball movement there by Stratford. Gets the open bucket on the block. Carter's going to pull up from three again. Misses that one.
There was a little shove in the back before that, but that one didn't get called, so maybe the official will see that next time.
Yeah.
Team foul number 2.
I think, in today's game, being an elite basketball player is learning to hide a bunch of that.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know how he got that pass away. He does get it out of there. Loose ball picked up by Moss. Good hustle play there by a couple of Wolves. Wyatt was on the play. Tyson. Heffley's going to pull up. Long on that one.
A lot of physicality in the game tonight, Bobby.
Yeah, and I don't expect it to get any lighter as the game goes on or the playoffs go on. Wyatt doing a good job there defensively. Out of bounds there. Good defense there by Wyatt. Forces the player to go out of bounds on the baseline. Moss going to come off. Clinton, the polecat, going to come back on. Wolves get the ball across half court. Stolen by 15, but he tried to keep it inbounds and ended up throwing it out of bounds on the baseline. So it'll be Wolves ball underneath the basket. Clinton trying to get a shot up. I like the trying to work the ball inside, attacking those bigs down low. Close ball game still. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. 6-8. Wolves leading. I'm going to call a travel there. Braxton inbounds the ball to Heffley. Heffley gives back to Braxton. Back to Heffley. Pass gets tipped by 15, but then Carter tried to keep it inbounds. Couldn't quite do it, so it goes out of bounds on the Wolves. It'll be Stratford ball.
Moving 15 into a post, trying to isolate him. Going to have to help on the backside. That's exactly what Dakota did.
Stratford got a hand on the ball, knocked it away from Dakota. Good steal there by Wyatt. Read the pass the whole time. Probably a little defensive back on the floor. Get the ball inside of the big post guy. Tries to go up. Off the glass and in. Good move there. Stratford trying to work the ball. Spencer almost got a hand on it.
Yeah, he did.
Travel there.
Absolutely it was.
Ball will be turned over to the Wolves. Inbound to Moss. Moss on. Carter having a seat for a minute. Wyatt missed a good opportunity there to find Spencer down low. Gave it to Heffley in the corner.
Again, that young man showing his athleticism.
Yeah, I mean, and he moves so, like you
fluidly.
Said, he's not. He doesn't seem super fast, but man, he gets down the floor, and you blink, and he's halfway across the floor. So. Again, both teams just swarming the ball on defense.
.24 seconds to go in this quarter, Bobby. It looks like we're going to play for the last shot here.
Yeah, that's what I would say here. You're up 4. Don't waste a possession. Even if a miss here, it's still not, you don't want to give them time to get back down the floor and score. 5 seconds to go. Heffley pulls up, can't quite get it. Wyatt couldn't quite get it to get out of his hands quick enough to get the buzzer beater, but like I said, you didn't waste a possession there. You got your last shot and the buzzer,
right?
So therefore, Stratford didn't have a chance to go back down the floor and cut the lead to 2,
right,
going into the second quarter. So with that being said, Wolves 10, Stratford 6. Wolves doing a good job right now. I know we've had some missed shots on the offensive side, but we've got a few buckets. But I'm more happy with the way we've done defensively.
Defensively, we're playing sound right now. We're dropping in and helping where we need to. We're double teaming at the right time when those screens are set, trying to deny that pass.
Yeah.
And so boys are doing a good job. They're hustling to the ball. They're fighting for rebounds, which is what they're going to have to do all night long to stay out in the lead.
Yeah, and, primarily the Wolves have 6-7 guys on the floor. So, Not a lot of fouls yet. So, that's a good sign for the Wolves. But the flip side of that is Stratford doesn't have a lot either.
Yeah.
Nobody hit the bonus last quarter. Now we're reset. So now I've heard, like I said, I've heard a lot since the first game about, tell me his name again.
Walker Chandler.
Walker Chandler. I've heard a lot about Walker Chandler, number 15 for Stratford. I feel like from what I've heard, the Wolves are doing a great job defensively against him thus far. We'll see if that continues. But
yeah, Bobby, not only is he a great basketball player, he's also a Class A state football player.
That's insane. Just an all-around good athlete.
Yeah.
Stratford starting with the ball here. Big block there by Wyatt Fielding. That young man thought he could get outside of the wingspan and just couldn't quite get there. Wyatt almost looked like Air Force One there. Davis does come up with the rebound. Ball gets poked around. Chandler on a fast break here.
Fielding with a block. I'm not sure who they're going to call this on.
They're going to call that on
Tyson?
No, they're going to call that on Fielding, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that is his first. He makes the first one. Makes the second one. Inbound to Moss. Gives to Carter. I'd like to see Spencer just go ahead and go up right there. He tried to work the ball to Fielding, couldn't quite get it. Chandler with the bucket back down at the other end, and all of a sudden we got a tie ball game.
Knotted up at 10.
I feel like anytime Stratford touches the ball, 15 is always involved. Offense, defense, doesn't matter.
You're not wrong.
He got his hand on the ball, knocked it out of bounds there. Heffley with the ball, works it to Griffin. Griffin came onto the floor. Tyson Moss went to go have a seat for a minute. Heffley's going to pull up from there. Gets it. Sunshine for three. Stratford going to work the ball. Trying to work the ball inside. Give to their ball handler.
Good defense.
Carter doing a good job of keeping him just inside the three-point line there. They do finally get the ball inside. Good defense there by Fielding. 24 for three. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Fielding. Right there, they're going to get the reaching foul there by 15.
That's on 15 for Stratford. Walker Chandler, his first. Team foul number 1.
Griffin for three. Little long, rebounded by Clinton. Clinton getting the bucket. Got pushed in the back there as he put the ball back up, but able to get it off the glass and in.
That's on 15, Chandler. The second.
That's going to be 2 on Walker Chandler.
Heffley going to go take a breather for a minute. Moss back on. Clinton misses the free throw. Trying to drive. Falls short on that one. Rebounded by Spencer. Griffin with the ball. He's going to attack the rim. Gets the bucket.
Good move by Braxton.
I say that coach was trying to get a timeout. Now, we talked about their ability to get the attention.
Yeah.
He was over there standing trying to call a timeout for a good 20 seconds.
Hey, you got to give a shout out to 2-4, hustling down the court, playing defense, deflected it. Then I haven't seen 2-4 move that fast back down court except a couple of times.
Look, so I'm going to say this. So, again, we talked about the fact that Stratford, had a close game win against the Wolves earlier in the season. The Wolves, I think, were still transitioning football mode to basketball mode earlier in those games.
Yeah, you're right.
But I really feel like coming out of the break, the semester break, the winter break, coming back into the Arbuckle Winter Classic and then the tournament at Warner, I really feel like the Warner tournament was a fork in the road for the Wolves. They could go downhill or uphill. And make that climb at the right time. I think the Wolves have shown that they made the right choice at that fork.
Right.
And they've really started to click. They're playing more as a team. They're playing with more confidence. They're, you always hear it. It's a cliche. You got to peak at the right time. Right now, the Wolves are peaking, and they're up 7 in this ball game. So I like what I've seen so far against this Stratford team.
Well, and right now I'll tell you, the Wolves' team play is their advantage because they've got people that are stepping in and scoring and putting points on the board. And Stratford has been largely dependent on Walker Chandler.
Yeah. Good defense there by the Wolves. Unfortunately, Stratford got their own rebound. 23 is going to pull up from 3, knocks it down. Stratford with 3 of their biggest guys on the floor there.
Yep.
Carter's going to attack Chandler. Picks up his dribble, though. Gives to Moss. Heffley gives out to Griffin. Griffin pulls up off the back of the rim. Little fight over the ball there by Stratford, but they do come down with it. They're going to call a blocking foul there on Griffin. That'll be his second foul. Team foul number 2. That'll send Walker Chandler to the free throw line. Misses the first. I think Braxton was just a little late getting there on that one. He makes the second one, 17-14, 3:09 to go in the half. It sounds like a football score.
Yeah, we got 4 big men on the court right now. 2 for Stratford and
Heffley for 3, off the back of the rim, rebounded by Moss. Second rebound tipped out by Spencer Clinton. Good job there. He knew he couldn't get his hand on it, but he knew he could at least get a finger on it to tip it out to a teammate, and did just that.
Count it. No, they're going to call it on the floor.
They're going to say a block on the floor. Man. It'll be his first, team foul number 3. Carter not going to pull the ball back out, reset. Heffley for 3, off the back of the rim, popped up by Spencer. Wyatt couldn't quite get to it in time, rebounded by Stratford. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Chandler attacks the rim, misses off the front, gets his own rebound though.
I thought it was a good block by Spencer.
I did.
Nobody, all ball, but I think it's the fact that he was reaching over from behind.
Chandler makes the first one. Misses the second one though. Tries to get his own rebound and ends up almost in the Lady Wolves locker room. Went all the way back into the tunnel. 17-15, 1:35 to go in the half. Wolves trying to work the ball inside a little bit. Heffley drives and attacks, gets the bucket. He pulls up for 3, knocks it down. Makes it a 1-point game. Going to tick under a minute to go in the half. Carter with a good move. Couldn't quite get the layup to fall. Give
and somehow that's their ball. White ball.
They were actually going to say that was Stratford ball, but after a discussion between the referees, it determined it was a loss by Chandler, so it will go back to the Wolves. Chandler actually going to go have a seat for a few seconds to end this half. He's been on the floor the entire first half. Spencer Clinton from the free throw line. Can't get that bucket to fall. Ball's getting bounced around. Picked back up by Stratford. 15 seconds to go in the half. Be a travel there as the buzzer sounds. So we'll go into halftime with a 1-point game. We knew it was going to be a close game, Chad, but
this is closer than I'd like it to be.
Yeah, closer than we'd like it to be for sure. I think the Wolves have done well this half, but there are some little adjustments I think they can make. All in all, not a bad first half for the Wolves.
No, defensively they're doing what they need to do, dropping back, helping each other. They've had a couple of missed opportunities on shots, a couple of missed passes that normally, we've seen them make lately. So they keep playing that style of defense going into the next half. I think they can come out on the winning side, but it's going to be tough. I know I don't think Carter left the court, Heffley left the court, or Fielding left the court in that first half.
Yeah, I know we saw a rotation of Spencer Clinton, Tyson Moss, and Braxton Griffin quite often.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I don't think those others left the court. Real quick before we go to commercial break, I just want to make a mention of a benefit dinner for Aaron Bruner, March 9th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. right here at the cafeteria, I believe. They're going to be serving Indian tacos. It is donations only with a silent auction. I don't want to say what I know he has an illness. I don't know exactly the details of it, so I don't want to misstate something. So I will just leave it at that. But they're going to have a benefit auction here for him, serving Indian tacos in a silent auction. So on March 9th, come out here, get yourself a good Indian taco, bid on some awesome items to help benefit him in his battle right now. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick commercial break to thank our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you guys. We appreciate you. We'll be back for the second half of this playoff game.
Be right back.
Washington Medical Center. We're here to take care of you.
The Outlook Curio and the 77 Zips support the Wolves. You can find special gifts in the Curio Shop, or ride the zip line 717 feet up and 727 feet back down, above the 77-foot Turner Falls. And it's just off Highway 77 in about 77 seconds. Joyce and Brother Gary back the pack.
Robert York with York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. We're a veteran-owned and community-driven facility supplies company with a full line of towel, tissue, cleaning chemicals, safety, nitriles, to name a few. And last but not least, we've got a full line of equipment from scrubbers, ride-ons, chariots, sweepers, to name a few. And if budget is an issue, we've got financing options as well. You know what's sexy about toilet paper? Nothing until you're out. When you're out, give us a shout. York Janitorial Supplies and Equipment, 405-331-0916, and ask for Robert.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Washington Medical Center. We're here to take care of you.
The Outlook Curio and the 77 Zips support the Wolves. You can find special gifts in the Curio Shop, or ride the zip line 717 feet up and 727 feet back down, above the 77-foot Turner Falls. And it's just off Highway 77 in about 77 seconds. Joyce and Brother Gary back the pack.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute to go before the second half of this ball game. Close one here in the Pete Bird
Sports Center.
Sports Center. Yeah, thank you. No, that is not the name. This is the Bird Cage.
Yeah.
Like I don't. Mr. Mapes can call you what he wants. It is Pete Bird approved, the Bird Cage. So it's the Bird Cage. Stratford, no, Lady Wolves. Wow, the Wolves going to start with the ball here.
You'll hear about that.
I will.
After these boys watch the broadcast.
Yeah, 100%. I will hear about that. I will probably get a text later this evening. Carter's going to start with the ball. 19-18 to start the second half. Heffley thought about it for a second. They're going to call him for a travel there. Slight hesitation is what got him.
Watching these two teams come out at halftime reminded me of two heavyweights in the corner getting ready for the last couple of rounds.
Yep, absolutely. I think both teams would have rather had a little bit different matchup for this first round. But you draw who you draw, and then you just got to go play the games.
Right.
Carter with the rebound. Throws ahead to Heffley. Working the ball through the big post there. Carter thought about it. Davis doing a good job of just kind of working the ball around until they find exactly the look they want. This is a game you definitely don't want to force anything. There's what you want right there, Heffley in the corner.
And he got fouled.
Gets the foul, almost got the three and the foul.
That's our 24 for Stratford. Clever. His second.
Shout out to Philip Faust over there on the bench, helping the Stratford player up there. OSSAA playoffs, always about sportsmanship.
2 more shots coming.
2 more. Number 11, Heffley.
Heffley knocks down the first one. Knocks down the second one. And the third one. Good free throw appearance there by Heffley. Stratford going to bring the ball across half court, working the ball through Chandler. Three in the lane, going the other way.
Wow. I don't remember the last time I've seen that called.
Yeah, you just don't see that a whole lot.
No.
Stratford going to run the full court press here. Davis with good ball movement. Gets through the press. Finds Heffley at the top of the key. I think that was one of those baiting situations where, you know, you're glad to see that the Wolves didn't caught, you know, forcing the ball down low when they didn't have to. Unfortunately, Spencer tried to go baseline, get a bucket off the glass, couldn't quite get it to fall. Stratford back the other way. Big block there by Fielding, excuse me. Loose ball on the floor. Another big block by Fielding. Great defense there by Fielding. Not done a lot on the offensive side, but defensively, I think he's had a great game.
Oh, I would agree.
Ball's going to go off the hand of number 3 for Stratford, so it'll go out of bounds, stay with the Wolves. Griffin will come on. Clinton will go off. Griffin going to attack. Hesitates, gives the ball to Heffley. Griffin gets a rebound and draws the foul from number 23.
That's on 23 for Stratford. Smithwick, his first rebound, number 2.
Griffin knocks it down. That's what we want to see. We want to see free throws being made, especially in a game like this.
Looks like we're going to have a substitution for Stratford.
Ball bouncing around all over the place. Picked up by Carter. In and out of the bucket there. Again, bouncing around and picked up by Carter. Griffin driving baseline, gives to Carter. Heffley's going to pull up, knocks it down.
Could have been a 4-point play. Going to be a second foul on Fielding.
That's on 24 for the Wolves. Wyatt Fielding, his second. Team foul number 1.
Stratford inbounds the ball. He's going to pull up from there. In and out. Rebounded by Griffin. Good block out there by Fielding. Kind of sealed the Stratford player out away from getting to that ball. Davis working the ball around the perimeter. Finds Heffley on the baseline. Easy
Good
bucket
shot.
off the glass. And just like that, the Wolves out to a 10-point lead, forcing Stratford to call a timeout. So, man, just like that, 3:38 to go in the third quarter, 10-point lead. The Wolves,
Playing some of the best defense I've seen them play this year.
Absolutely. Chandler has not really been able to get going, and to be able to hold a kid who's averaging 19, 20 points a game to maybe two or
maybe four.
He
had a lot of free throws in the first.
He had a lot of free throws, so I'll give him 5 with the free throws. Maybe I don't know exactly what his stats are, but he's well under 10.
Right.
And to hold a kid, you're halfway through the third quarter, and you're holding a kid who's averaging 20 points a game to 5 points or less in the first half into the third quarter. That's a statement.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the Wolves are doing a good job of rolling and helping and communicating. You see them hollering at each other, pointing out who to pick up, who to cover. They're just doing a great job defensively tonight.
Again, like we said, coming into this second half, they're peaking at the right time. So
yeah, and they're trying to isolate Dakota down low. 44 is not an outside threat, so Wyatt can afford to kind of lay back and help. Now, 23 is an outside threat.
We saw him warming up from the three-point line. Carter's going to take this one on the fast break. Draws the foul. Had an up-close and personal encounter with the lettering of the mat against the wall.
The Wolves.
Yeah.
Key foul number 3 at the line for the Wolves, number 1, Dakota Carter.
Carter misses the first one. Makes the second one. Right there.
Good play by Spencer.
A good job by Spencer. That's that help we were talking about.
Yeah, rotating back because Fielding came up and Spencer picked up the guy back there.
Yeah, 00 was standing underneath the goal wide open. Spencer saw it, came over to make the help and force the turnover. Braxton going to drive and attack. Tries to kind of put a layup up and maybe draw a foul, but
no call.
No call there to go out of bounds off Braxton. So be Stratford ball going the other way. 2:40 to go in the third period. Chandler has the ball on the perimeter. Shot goes up. Loose ball on the floor.
Timeout.
Impeccable timeout call by Coach Blackwell there. Saw Heffley on the floor with the ball.
Couldn't get it out to anybody.
Calls a quick timeout to save the ball. 29-18, 2:13 to go in the third period, according to our
I'd say that's pretty accurate.
Board operator here. I think they've done a phenomenal job today bringing to this broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to reiterate that if we are able to continue the broadcast further into the playoffs, there is a substantial cost to doing that. We ask that any donors out there who would like to see us continue with the broadcast going through the playoffs.
Just like the donors that made this broadcast
that
possible.
made this possible. 7-7 Zip Line and the Laxton family and an anonymous donor helped make this broadcast possible. Man, I'm stumbling all over my words.
Wolves to inbound it.
But if you would like us to continue this as we go forward through this playoffs, please reach out to the high school, anyone from the media class. We will do our best to continue to do this as we go forward through these playoffs. Carter driving, attacking, gives up to Clinton, finds Fielding underneath, kind of loses the ball. I don't know how Fielding didn't almost break his neck there.
Spencer made a good pass. Fielding couldn't get the handle on it, and if he had 2 points.
Again, I think we can objectively say Wyatt's not had the greatest offensive game, but defensively he's been a beast for the Wolves down there.
And let me just say, watching the Wolves just then, they denied Walker Chandler every opportunity to the ball. They were swarming him. It was a thing of beauty to watch from up here.
Going into this game, who's their top dog scorer. And you want to deny him every possibility and force the other players on the court to try to beat you. Wyatt finally going to go have a seat. 1:38 to go in the third period. He's going to have his first seat of the game, I believe.
Yep.
Moss inbounds to Carter. Carter does get across half court. Moss on the near side. Spencer in the corner. Spencer trying to get the ball back to Carter. Carter off the glass.
Nice
gets
shot,
the bucket.
nice pass.
Chandler goes up.
That's on 25. Braxton Griffin hits third. Team foul number 3.
Braxton Griffin going to pick up his third foul. Chandler makes the first one.
Walker Chandler, there for 2.
Going to have his chance to bring it back within single digits. And he does do that. Griffin inbound. Moss going to bring it across half court. Gives to Griffin. Griffin going to attack the rim. Let's see who they're going to call that on.
That's on 24 for Stratford.
Number 24, his third foul.
Team foul number 4.
Fourth team foul. Griffin makes the first one.
Braxton Griffin, there for 2.
Makes the second one. Chandler going to go up there.
And I look for a steady, what am I trying to say? He's going to do that every time he comes down the court from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely. A heavy dose of Walker Chandler
Yeah.
moving forward.
Yeah.
He makes the second.
Cuts it to 8.
I would like to see the Wolves take the last second shot here. Don't force anything. Going to the fourth quarter with a lead here. A substantial lead. Loose ball got away. Stratford going back the other way.
Here he comes to drive in again.
Misses the layup this time, though.
Jump ball. Possession, Stratford.
Good job by Griffin not giving up the rebound. Forces the jump ball. 3 seconds still go on the clock. It'll be inbounded by Stratford. Ends up in the hands of
So here we go. 1 quarter to go.
Yeah.
33-25, Wolves up by 8. Looks to be an exciting finish to the game, Bobby.
Absolutely. Shout out to the over 100 people we have watching with us thus far. I believe that's a record for a home basketball game, and I know it's a home basketball game for us, but it's a playoff game. So.
Absolutely it is. I can tell you right now what's going to happen over here with the Bulldogs. Walker Chandler is fixing to saddle up, put this team on his back, and try to get them to the end of it, just like he's done these last few possessions.
I was going to say, we've seen it the last 3 or 4 possessions. He gets the ball. He's attacking the rim, trying to do one of 2 things, get himself to the free throw line and Wolves in full foul trouble, or he's just trying to get buckets at the rim.
Right.
Which, you can't blame him for it. He's good at it, and it's their bread and butter, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
He's cut this down to an 8-point lead solely on his back, really, in the last few possessions. But
Wolves with possession to start this quarter, so
I would love to see the Wolves do everything in their power to keep the ball out of Chandler's hands.
If he gets it, they've got to get multiple people on him, just like they were trapping him for the first 2.5 quarters.
Yep.
Trapping him and denying him those lanes. So
Fielding's going to come back onto the floor.
Possession, Wolves.
Gets the ball inside to Fielding. Fielding's going to try to make a move. He does. Can't quite get the bucket, though. Good move, though. Chandler with the rebound. See who they're going to call this on.
That's going to be his first.
That's Heffley's first. Good block there by Spencer. Carter, Heffley in the corner. Moss working the ball to the far side.
That's on 23, Spencer Clinton.
Going to be Clinton's third, and he's going to have to go take a seat real quick.
Griffin will come back onto the floor.
I think that's going to be on Moss.
That's on 22 for the Bulls.
It is. That'll be his first foul.
Foul number 3 at the line.
He makes the first one.
Lincoln Hall.
Number 3 with a chance to bring it to a 2-possession ball game. Makes the second one, it does just that. Griffin. Heffley for 3. Can't quite get it to fall. Rebounded by Stratford.
Here he comes. That was just a pretty pass.
And just like that, 33-29, 6:21 to go in the game. Wolves are going to take a timeout here, full timeout. Give it to Chandler because we expected him to be driving with the ball. That time it was just a great looking pass inside.
Well, and the fact of the matter is he's still orchestrating the offense. I mean, it's off of his passes, off of his dribbles, off of his manufacturing shots.
Well, you hear about it in football when they call somebody a field general.
Yeah.
They run everything. You hear about it from a linebacker perspective a lot, but I'm talking. He is the general of that Stratford team on the court without a doubt. He's running basically the entire offense, facilitates through him. So.
Well, and we've done a good job of shutting him down. We've just got to stay collected here, keep our heads on, and run the offense we've been running all night because that offense got us out to that large lead.
Yes, it did.
And so calm down, get your head back in the game, and they can come out on top at the end of this night.
Moss inbounds to Carter. Carter finds Fielding. Fielding can't get the bucket. Trying to get a shot up with the loose ball bouncing around, but he does get fouled, so he will go to the line.
That's on 23 for Stratford. Midpoint is second. At the line for the Wolves.
Fielding knocks down the first one. Knocks down the second one. Stratford working the ball. Doing what they can to get the ball back in the hand of their general, Chandler. Gives that one up to outside. Good defense there by the Wolves, rebounded by Fielding. Heffley with the ball. Gives to Griffin in the corner. Called foul on 0-0 there.
Puzzle 0-0 for Stratford. No, it's his second. Team foul number 2.
Inbounded to Fielding. Gives to Moss. Heffley. Carter in the corner. He's going to pull it up. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Chandler. He's going to pull up from beyond the arc. Off the front of the rim. Nobody's really going after the ball. It's going to trickle out of bounds. Be Wolves' ball. That's going to be a foul on 24.
That's going to be 4 on him, I believe.
Will be his 4th. Evens the fouls at 3 apiece for the teams. Ball goes off the hands of 0-0 out of bounds, so it'll be Wolves' ball in front of their own bench. Moss trying to work the ball down. Heffley's going to pull up off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Stratford, going the other way. Chandler pulls up from the free throw line, off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Moss.
No. I did not see that, but
they're going to call
that was a jump ball.
I felt like Moss had possession of the ball.
Right.
Call reach there on Carter, I believe.
Number 1, Carter.
That'll be his third. Fouls starting to creep their ugly head here late in this ball game.
Clinton Polecat's back on the floor.
Chandler. Heffley loses the ball, goes out of bounds. It's going to be a timeout for Stratford. Full timeout, I believe. 3:58 to go in the ball game. 35-29. Wolves on top right now.
I'd say there's players on both sides of the ball that are just about orange slick right now.
Yeah, I would imagine tomorrow's going to be a high rest day for both teams.
Right.
You know, a lot of players from both teams
playing a lot of minutes.
Have played the majority of the game. You know, but they're still giving it everything they got. So both teams are. I mean, you got to hand it to the Wolves and the Bulldogs for their fight in this battle here. Like we said, the winner will go on to take the winner and loser will go on to take the winner and loser of Latta versus Wynnewood tomorrow night in Latta. I believe that is being streamed.
Okay.
So if you would like to watch that, I'm double checking my information here. Give me one moment. I will let everyone know that.
3:58 to go in the game. Going to be Stratford ball right under their own goal. So been a great defensive matchup, if you will. There's not a lot of points up on the board, but defensively, man, both teams were hustling and playing.
Chandler gets the bucket there.
Grab the basket. That's on 23, Clinton.
Well, it's going to be his fourth.
At the line for the three-point play, 15, Chandler.
Makes the bucket, brings it to a single possession game. And yes, I was had a little cleanup on the floor over there in front of the Davis bench. And so, yes, it is tomorrow night's game between Latta and Wynnewood will be streamed on YouTube at Latta Public Schools site. Discussion between the referees there. 3:51 to go, three-point game, 35-32, Wolves on top. They're going to call a foul on Chandler there. That'll be his third. So free throws will be huge from this point forward.
Yeah, they will.
Heffley thought about it. Clinton's going to pull up, though. Knocks it down. Hey, you said earlier you felt like it was like the Warner tournament.
Yeah.
Clinton hit a big three in that Warner tournament.
Yes, he did. In the game against Quinton.
Yeah, and so it's really funny. One of the media students, good friend of Spencer's, was telling me he was talking to him, texting him only a few minutes after the game, asking him how he felt about it, and he immediately got a reply back, not of a text, but a video of said three.
Yeah.
So Spencer, in the few minutes, already had the video ready to go to send out to everybody.
That's awesome.
But because he was proud of that, as he should be, just as proud of that three there here late in this fourth period. 3:26 to go. Put the Wolves back up 6, 38-32. Only starter not on the floor right now is Tyson Moss. Griffin, and starters, you can kind of take your pick. Griffin plays a lot of minutes as that sixth man. 23 pulls up from the line, gets that bucket. 38-34, just over 3 minutes to go.
Possession, Wolves.
Kind of a tussle there for the ball. Wyatt ended up landing hard on the floor. Chandler steals the pass, going to force it ahead. His pass goes out of bounds. So it'll go back to the Wolves. Man, that kid is just everywhere.
Yeah.
.228 to go. Wolves to inbound the ball. Stratford running the press defense. Trying to get the steal for Chandler was actually trying to get the steal, but Wolves able to get it across half court. Wolves perfectly content, burning some clock here. It's going to be a foul on 23. That's going to put the Wolves in the bonus. So like we said, fouls and free throws going to become huge late in this ball game. Clinton knocking that one down. That one off the front of the rim, rebounded by Stratford. 5-point game, 2 minutes to go.
It's going to be 2 on Heffley.
That's on 11. Heffley is second.
And I got to be honest, Heffley did everything he could, arms straight up. He was backpedaling. The contact was initiated by the gentleman with shooting the free throws. But the offensive player is going to get the benefit.
Yeah, I was going to say offensive player almost always going to get that call. Couple of subs coming on the floor for both teams. Clinton going to go have a seat. Moss comes on. Chandler makes it a single possession game. Carter showing his skills there. Wyatt hard to the rim. Can't quite get the roll.
He can't buy a basket tonight.
Does get himself to the line, though. I don't know what Mr. Mapes was doing. He was actually in front of the scoreboard at that moment. Wyatt knocks the first one down. Makes it a two-possession game. Well, I guess technically you can have a 4-point play, so that officially makes it a two-possession game. Minute 20 to go. Wolves trying to hang on late. Number 3 drives. They're going to call a foul on Heffley and the bucket, so he's going to have a chance to bring it within 2. Makes the free throw. It is a 2-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 1:12 to go. Man.
And both teams are shooting lights out from the free throw line tonight, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak enough to that, because that's something that you try to teach all the time. Make your free throws, make your free throws, make your free throws. And, you know, to give a shout out to our dear friend Todd Barnett, I feel like that should be the basketball version of catch the ball, catch the ball, catch the ball.
I would agree.
You know, make your free throws, make your free throws, make your free throws. And both these teams doing just that here tonight. Davis will inbound the ball. I don't know why Spencer wasn't able to come back in right there, but Davis just trying to move the ball around, burn some clock, get a good shot. I am perfectly content with Heffley being the one to go to the line.
Absolutely.
He's going to shoot 2, 46.5 seconds to go. Heffley makes the second one, 42-39, 45 seconds to go. If you're Stratford, I don't think you have to go for a 3 here.
There's a little bit of a moving screen that wasn't called, but they did get their number 3 to the free throw line, 2 shots.
Misses the first one. Makes the second one. Man, that's one of those calls. There is an easy bucket in front of you. I don't know. Hopefully that one doesn't come back to to haunt us here in a minute, but we did pull up there. Heffley gets fouled. 21 seconds to go. He misses the first one. Gets the second one. Again, a three-point game. 19 seconds. Timeout, Stratford. Man, you don't get any better than this.
No.
17 seconds, three-point ball game, playoff basketball here in Oklahoma. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that. Now, again, we're a bias show. We would absolutely like it not to be as close as that.
Bobby, I would be perfectly happy if we were up by 10 right now. I'm not going to lie.
But I mean,
we are on the good side of this. We're sitting at 3 points in the lead.
The pressure right now is on Stratford to make the bucket, not on us.
Absolutely. And I'll be honest, if they make a shot and it's a 2-point shot, I'm okay holding the ball out of bounds, letting 4 seconds run off the clock, calling the timeout, and then coming back out.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because the clock's going to be running. That's strategery right there.
That's why you get paid the big bucks.
And that's why I'm up here with a headset, not down there on the court. It's a lot easier to do this from this armchair.
It's way easier to do it from up here.
Absolutely it is.
But you know, here's the deal: is you can't tell me that both coaches, probably haven't thought about that at least.
Oh yeah.
We've got 4 great coaches over there on the Davis bench. Coach Blackwell, head coach, and then assistants Coach Wade, Coach White, and Coach Hunt. Five seconds. And just like that, Davis forces the turnover on the inbound.
That's a flagrant. So that's going to be a technical. And then two more shots.
Yeah, and then the ball. All right, yeah, you'll get your free throws, and then you will get 2 additional free throws, I believe.
Yeah.
Because he actually gets to play free throws first.
So that's huge right now.
Yeah, makes the first one. He'll shoot another one. He doesn't get that one.
And then the Wolves get the ball. Up by 4.
So that will send Heffley to the line.
Back to the line, 11, Heffley, number 2.
Knocks down the first one. Makes it a 5-point game. And a 6-point game. 12 seconds to go in the clock. In and out. Rebounded by the Wolves. Stratford just going to let him dribble it out. And just like that,
wow.
Your Davis Wolves get the win right here at home. A lot of emotion in the boys right there.
Absolutely. They wanted this game.
They wanted this game. Again, you want to win the playoff.
Hey, and that's almost the identical score of what they lost to them back in December. So,
so they wanted this game. They felt like that was a game they should have won earlier in the season. So they wanted to be able to play them again and get the win right here. They're going to finish as district playoff champs. They're going to go
to Latta
on Thursday night and play against the winner of Latta and Wynnewood tomorrow night. So be sure, if you want to kind of keep up with what's going on, Latta's streaming those games, so watch that game.
Hey, player of the game real quick, Bobby. I got to go with the Polecat offensively and 2-4 defensively.
Okay, yeah, so I think those are great decisions. I'm going to go a little bit different, but pretty close to the same. Defensively, without a doubt, Wyatt Fielding. I think he had a great job defensively. Couldn't quite get it going offensively,
no.
But great blocks and just presence on the defensive side. Offensively, somebody who we don't, he kind of picked it up tonight. We saw him shoot the ball more. I'm going to have to go with Dakota Carter.
Okay.
So great job to those boys tonight.
I got to say, it was one of the best team efforts I've seen these boys play throughout the whole season.
Absolutely, and I think they're going to continue that. I want to see next Saturday night against Dale. I want it. I know the boys want it. They just you hear so much about that team. You want to go test yourself.
Absolutely.
And I think these boys have a shot to go get to that game, and I think they're on a trail to go do it. So congratulations to the Wolves. Awesome game.
Exciting night in Wolfland.
Exciting night. So if you would like to see us continue these broadcasts, again, thank you to the people who made this broadcast possible. 777. I think I got
777 zip.
Man, I feel like I add extra or take away sevens all the time. 777 zip line and the Laxton family and that anonymous donor. Thank you to you for making this broadcast possible. If you would like us to continue these next week on Thursday into the weekend, it is going to be a substantial cost for us to do so. So reach out to us about being a sponsor for those games. We will gladly appreciate.
Reach out to Bobby. Reach out to me. I'll put you in touch with Bobby. We would love to be able to stream those games, but we're only going to do it if some people could be able to do it. People step up and help us.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our evening. Go watch the game tomorrow night. Be sure and watch the game next week, whether it's us or somebody else.